Peace and love, y'all. This is Amma coming to you with another episode. If you are new here and you don't know me, my name is Amma. I am a Kundalini Reiki practitioner. I am a holistic full spectrum doula. I am a natural seer and intuitive reader. And I come here to share my wisdom about all things holistic living, lifestyle, travel, etc., etc. And today I want to talk about living in purpose. What does it mean to live in your purpose? You know, to me, living in your purpose means doing what feels good to the spirit, really honing in and listening to what the heart wants, your heart's calling, you know, what brings you the most joy. That is living in purpose, living in an embodiment of the gift and the skill that the Creator or the Most High or the ancestors have given you to carry out in this lifetime. I feel a lot of times some people don't know their purpose, or they get confused at what their purpose are because they grew up being conditioned to live and operate a certain way. So they're stuck in the ruts of that way of being, and they are afraid to really get to know themselves on an intimate level and get to know that inner child and the soul of them, to know what is your purpose and your mission of why you came here, right? And I always say, you know, some people's 9 to 5 is their purpose, but rarely is your 9 to 5 the totality of what you are supposed to be doing here, right? So don't let becoming a tax slave or becoming a wage slave, don't let that be all that you aspire to be, right? Know that you can dream bigger, and there is more out there for you if you feel that you are worthy of it, right? And from my personal experience, learning to live in purpose is going to come with some pushback. It's going to come with people trying to discourage you. It's going to come with people not believing in you. It's going to come with the haters. It's going to come with adversary. It's going to come with challenges. It's going to come with obstacles, right? But you got to keep pushing forward. You got to stay focused. You can't let the distracted distract you. You understand? And living in purpose means that you're going to have time where you go out and share all your gifts to the world, and then you're going to have times where you are called to retreat, to study and hone on that skill, right? And only the people who help you in that development stages are going to be the people that are really going to be able to get close to you. So it comes with stages and journeys. The process of knowing how or what it means to live in purpose. And one thing I always tell people is that if you feel like you don't know what your gift or your purpose is, you need to really sit in meditation and think about your inner child and the things that you really love to do as a child. What things brought you joy? What things were you naturally good at? Because once you break down and really sit and write, you'll get an understanding of what your purpose is, right? And don't be afraid to explore. It's okay to be a beginner at anything if it's something that you have never delved into before, right? Don't be afraid to be a beginner or at the beginning stage of learning something. We all got to start somewhere. Don't be afraid to try to get a mentor. You know, don't be afraid to not start out as an expert. Like, nobody starts out as an expert of anything. And even when you do gain knowledge and you do know some things, it's always going to be a learning curve. It's always going to be more that you are going to learn. You're going to be learning and a student till the day you die, even if you are a teacher, right? So I want to encourage somebody, whoever watches this video, to learn to live in purpose. We are here to live in purpose. We are not here to be living for anybody else but ourselves and for our own soul and our own spirit. I don't care what your mama said they want you to do or be. I don't care what your friends said they want you to do or be. Don't nobody know you like you know yourself, okay? So remember that. Remember that. Don't nobody know you like you know yourself. So can't nobody tell you who you are and how you are supposed to be when really you are still tapping into the untapped potential of your own damn spirit. All right? So get comfortable with being the embodiment of who you were born to be. Do you know that some people do not live in purpose and some people do not listen to the wisdom of their ancestral spirits in their higher self, and some people stay stuck and stagnant so long in their lifetime where they die earlier than they're supposed to because they have not been living in purpose? Okay, let me repeat that again. Do you know that some people do not live a life as long as they're supposed to in the contract agreement they made when they first came here, right? Their contracts become null and void because they decided that they were going to play it safe and they were not going to live in purpose. So they had to die to be reborn again and start all over before they were really supposed to die. It's not a fucking game. And I'm not saying that death is negative. I'm not saying that death is something to be afraid of. But if you don't live in purpose and you don't become obedient and you don't do what you're supposed to do, then you will be recycled and you will have to start all over again. So make sure that you are living in purpose, not only for yourself, for your bloodline, and for the fulfillment of your own soul, but so that whoever you are supposed to reach while you are living in purpose, you are able to reach and touch the people that you, only you, can make an impact on. And don't compare yourself to nobody else because nobody has the same journey or the same exact purpose as you. Yeah, people can do similar things, but baby, ain't nobody you. That's why you gotta step up. That's why you gotta do what you're supposed to do. Okay? So remember that. Keep your head up. Know that you are worthy, right? Know that you are enough. And know that you are perfect exactly where you are. But if you feel like you need to learn how to live in purpose, remember these things that I'm saying to you. Don't be afraid to be a beginner, and don't be afraid to think bigger because you are worthy. Peace and love, y'all.